Thanks for being here. It's Thursday and the 26th day of September. Of course, we count the days every day, and they're quickly counting down for the month of September. October is rolling in just days, and so is the summer forecast. It's coming back with a bit of a vengeance. Days on end, 90 or above in your forecast, beginning with the latter part of your weekend. We'll take a long look, or at least a good look tonight, at your shower chances, which are pretty much null and void. There's our few, no more than what we've had, though, in your forecast period. We'll take a look at current drought conditions as well. We're still counting the days, of course. Every day of September has been a dry one with no measurable rainfall, and even the last few of August as well. So we'll take a look at that count. Headlines tonight will include a pretty significant showing for a truck this morning. But, I think it was just, well, it was the pride factor around all of it and the community factor as well. I'll take you to the high school in just a few seconds. Glad to be a part of that story. Also, a Sayersville man has been arrested after eluding authorities for some weeks now, knowing that he had several warrants in his name for threatening the lives of the mayor, the mayor's family, members of the sheriff's department, and also employees at Mountain Comprehensive Care Center. He faces a dozen or more charges of terroristic threatening and other serious counts. We'll go through those in just a few moments after we go through some other news and information. Unemployment rates are out, and they rose in 75 of our 120 Kentucky counties between August of 2018 and August of this year. They fell in 36 counties and stayed the same in 9, according to the Kentucky Center for Statistics. Woodford County recorded the lowest jobless rate in the Commonwealth at an even 3%. Boone and Oldham counties next at 3.3, Fayette at 3.4, Campbell, Kenton, Pendleton, and Scott 3.5, Bourbon, Cumberland 3.6. On the other end of that spectrum, as you will always find, as we have always historically been there, Montgomery County not at the very bottom, but 119 out of 120. Harlan County recorded the state's highest unemployment rate at 13%, followed by McGoffin at 12.9, then Leslie at 10.5, Carter County at 9.1, Elliott 8.8, Letcher 8.5. On down the line, Belknap and Martin counties at 7.4. Well, deer season. It's in a lot of states, coming in a lot of others, and a big time of year for hunters. And there is a new warning out there after the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says that they've got 3 confirmed cases in another state. A couple of them older, going back to 2002, but one as recent as 2017, where a hunter field dressing a deer caught tuberculosis as a result of blood-to-blood contact. So the CDC is putting out a warning to deer hunters to use personal protective equipment while field dressing deer so you do not catch tuberculosis or any other types of disease for that matter. But tuberculosis, they say, can be transmitted from deer to humans via a microbacterium called M. bovis. Now, that is also a bacterium that can transmit through unpasteurized dairy products, but infection can also occur from direct contact with a wound. The CDC says that there are 3 cases in all in the state of Michigan where individuals have contracted tuberculosis as a result of dressing a deer. Apparently we have a couple of phones going off here in the background. Let's just take a moment, take a break to hear from some of our sponsors, answer them, and I'll be right back. At Sayersville National Bank, they know your house is much more than your home. It's an investment, and for many of us, the biggest we'll ever make. And whether it's for needed repairs and maintenance, or a new addition or renovation to give you some more room and more equity, let Sayersville National Bank deal with all the financial work and worry. Real and real competitive, hometown, homegrown, home improvement loans at Sayersville National. From brakes, exhaust, suspension, fluid changes, to expert collision and auto body, to turning your 4x4 or diesel from mild to wild, Get real auto maintenance, paint, and repair at Black Smoke Performance in Dixie of Sayersville. 349-8785. We have finally done it. After years and years of extensive testing, we not only invented the chicken sandwich, we have perfected the chicken sandwich. Come and try it and love it with a big, famous dipped breast strip, pickles and mayonnaise, or however you like it fixed. And if you like, make it a double. Just make your way to Lee's to get it and grab a cookie while you're there. At your Sayersville Lee's Famous Recipe, where even our ice is famous. An invitation to Democrats, Republicans alike as well, independents, and anyone who would like to come out for a fundraising event that's being hosted by the McGoffin County Democratic Party this coming Monday night. I've been told that there is a fundraising event that has been put together in honor of Andy Bashir, 7:30 this coming Monday till 9 at the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center. Also, they're expecting Rocky Atkins, Greg Stumbo as well to be there, and a host of local members of the party and otherwise, and they would love your attendance as, once again, a fundraising event this coming Monday night, 7:30 till 9 at the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center. A Sayersville man is facing serious charges, 3 arrest warrants in his name, well more than I believe a dozen counts of terroristic threatening and harassing communications for threatening to kill via text message and internet post. Mayor Pete Shepard of Sayersville, members of his family, the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department or members thereof, and also employees at the Mountain Comprehensive Care Center. One warrant was for charges of harassing communications and terroristic threatening in the third, another for terroristic threatening in the third degree, and another for harassing communications for a series of events that appeared to begin per complaint warrants on August the 24th when Sayersville police received information via pictures of electronic messages threatening the Sayersville mayor and his family. Posts made on Facebook and on a buy-sell trade site of Facebook, a marketplace, if you will, where Simpkins had reportedly wrote, quote, "I hope someone kills Pete Shepard's whole family off over what he has done to McGoffin's people," and, quote, "Yeah, I'm a coward because I know once I pull a gun, I gotta shoot to kill or be killed, but since McGoffin is full of votes selling trash, I don't give anyone my time because they don't deserve it." On August the 29th, 5 days later, Neil Adams with the Sayersville Police Department investigated after messages were received from Gary Simpkins directly to Mayor Shepard's phone, text messages in which he told Shepard to tell his son to sleep tight and that he had been found incompetent and was on his way and that he would see him in a few hours. Another series of events the following day on the 30th when police received a duty to warn call from the Mountain Comprehensive Care Center saying that at around 3:30 that afternoon, Simpkins said he was loading up his guns. He had called the Mountain Comprehensive Care Center saying that he was loading up his guns and heading towards the sheriff's department to shoot everyone there. And then he called Mountain Comp back about a half hour later and said that the people at Mountain Comprehensive Care Center never did anything to help him and they supported Sheriff Montgomery. So he was going to come and shoot up McGoffin County or going to come and shoot up the Mountain Comprehensive Care Center before he went to the sheriff's department. In all, well more than a dozen counts of terroristic threatening, possibly many more, that's still yet to be determined. Simpkins was aware, says authorities, of the warrants for his arrest and had been believed to have been in the Ohio area, but was arrested earlier today on Cole Branch, just up from the newsroom and across from Sayersville City Hall, by the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department. The mayor also shared with me copies of some of the other texts as well, threatening his son, calling him an enemy to his death, saying that he was on his way, believed to commit harm, which never happened. However, the threats did continue over a several-week period. Simpkins was taken to the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center, where he still is lodged as of this evening. Well, it's a pretty cool story, I gotta say. A story about community, about pride. Sure, it could be seen as just a dump truck, but it's a pretty nice new county dump truck equipped with a premium dump body made right here in Magoffin County and Sagersville by many Magoffin Countyans, which are employed at Logan Corporation. And it is enhanced with a little Hornet pride as well.
We needed a truck that we could haul gravel in from the quarry. The one we got is worn out. And CACO, the Kentucky Association of Counties, has a leasing program that allows us to pay interest only on a truck. And these trucks, we bid it out competitively, and we only pay interest on it for 18 months, then they take it to auction and sell it, and they actually will sell it more than what we leased it for. So we stand to essentially drive this truck for 18 months and only put fuel in and a little bit of maintenance. I found out that the beds typically for CACO leased trucks were made here at Logan in Sayersville. So when we bid this out, the Logan bed was one of the specifications, and they got the bid. And I talked to Randy Reisner, the president, and I said, what's the odds we could get that painted maroon and it not cost anything more? And he said, 100%.
And with that truck to be sold after its use here in Magoffin County down in Alabama, well, it's probably going to sell a little higher or quicker to a Crimson Tide fan. And after it was painted maroon, Judge Wireman asked me here at Independent Signs to see what we could do to make it show a little hometown pride. And Logan Corporation and the county asked students and community members to check it out this morning at the Magoffin County High School, where at some point in all our lives we've all been or will be a Hornet.
I think that we've always known that the community supported us, but now we physically see it, and it's a cool thing to see just driving down the road. I think it's nice.
We've always been such like a close-knit community. Everyone knows everybody, and I think this is a really cool way to just promote our school. We have the hashtag
Proud to be MC.
Proud to be MC, and I think this is a really good way to promote that.
Oh yeah, I mean we've done well over 1,000 dump bodies since we've moved into the Sayersville location, and this is obviously the first one that is painted maroon for the county and for the school system, and everybody's going to get to see it traveling up and down the roads being used, and it's actually a perfect situation because we have 30 plus employees at our location that are former students of the Magoffin County school system. So when they see that and they see the county being used and they know that they built it, I mean, how much more perfect could that be?
We represent Magoffin, like Matt said. I just thank the Lord that that we've got 2 new excavators now. We've got a few more men are working. We got this big new truck here. We got 2 used trucks are coming in, I think, today.
Yeah.
So the Lord has blessed us for the funding for all this, and just I thank the people of the county for their patience. Thank these boys here. We're all on the same page.
I enjoy the process of looking at the truck and having our kids to be able to be a part of this, and our partnerships with the other organizations in Magoffin County, like the physical court and the city hall. It's been a great pleasure to see us work together and be able to advertise our schools with the truck the way it is designed brings the community together, and I love the ideal of us. Anytime we get an opportunity to help one another, it's always a positive.
To be able to identify who is a county worker, who is in a county vehicle, just lets the folks know out there what projects the county's working on, and just brings a good sense of just pride, community pride, just throughout the county.
Got a brief community calendar for you tonight. The first announcement is a new one about conserving energy, something we could all learn more about. Want to shave some money from your utility bills, put a little more in your pocket at the end of each month? Well, there's a free class coming up Monday just across the way from the newsroom here in Sagersville Independent office at the Big Sandy Community Action Program. First, an announcement concerning conserving energy. This is a free class where they'll give you all sorts of great tips on how to save money, do more, and conserve energy. And it's here in Sayersville this Monday at the Big Sandy Area Community Action Program on South Church Street. This is free, and this coming Monday at 1:30. This is a great opportunity for anyone to learn how to conserve energy on your utility bills, some tips and helpful information to help you save some money at home and elsewhere with Linda Bevins from Kentucky Power. Don't forget, Revival is going on this Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday at the Sayersville First Baptist Church. 6 o'clock Sunday, 7 o'clock on Monday and Tuesday nights. It's also Revival time at the Half Mountain Church this Friday and Saturday at 7 and Sunday at 10:30. This is your invitation to join them. And the DAV wants to invite all, not just DAV members, all veterans in Magoffin and surrounding counties to their regular meeting October the 3rd, which is next week. That's hard to believe. Next Thursday at 6 o'clock in the back of the community center, and the VA will be giving flu shots out beginning at 5, an hour before the meeting. They hope to see all veterans there. And I hope to see your announcement here on Magoffin Farm Bureau's, on our Your News Today Magoffin Farm Bureau sponsored community calendar. Just tell me and we'll tell everyone else what you have going on. Right now, for pennies on the dollar, a huge selection of like-new laptop computers, a fresh stock of video games, the Cadillac of dog tracking and training systems, new hunting rifles, accessories, and ammo. And they always stock, buy, sell, and pawn gold and silver coins and jewelry with a new selection just in at Parkway Gun and Pawn in Sayersville, 349 Pawn. Getting the best deal on the best tires with the best service has never been easier. Just log on to ConleyTire.net, check out the latest rebates, sales, and promotions, pick out the tires you want, and email, call, or come by for huge savings from the family who's been proudly serving the area for over 32 years. Conley Tire in Staffordsville, 297-2424.
I'm Dr. Jason Zimmerman at Highlands ARH, the healthcare system of Appalachia.
SSI and disability cases are harder to win these days. You need all the help you can get. If the government has turned you down, I will not. Many factors are considered when a claim is being processed, like your age, education, physical, and mental disabling conditions. When it comes time to winning your disability case, you should not face a federal judge alone. You need an attorney who is experienced, determined, hardworking, knowledgeable, and dedicated to helping you win benefits that you deserve. If you need help with your SSI or disability case, call me, Donald Wayne McFarland, and let me go to work for you.
It can be one of the hardest parts of being a parent. You can beg them, bribe them, hold them down and try to force them, and sometimes you still can't get them to take their medicine. Well, problem solved at Parkway Pharmacy with Flavor X. Let your kids customize their medicine with some of the best flavors that really do taste great, and it's totally free with your child's prescription at Parkway Pharmacy. So stop the suffering, theirs and yours, for free, and get your Flavor X flavored medicines at Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville. You're going to absolutely fall in love with all the new arrivals at the seasonal shop, from all the autumn colors and styles in ladies' designs, shoes and accessories, Charlie Page, Mud Pie, you know the name brands, to jewelry, Simply Southern, Natural Life, caps, cups, and more, to rooms of home decor, and all you'll need to decorate for the fall and Halloween seasons, plus everything from coffees to candles. But hurry, because everything Christmas is already arriving daily and will be out soon, and fall will be gone before you know it. At Fraser's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop in downtown Sayersville. We'll wrap up tonight's program as we've done the last few nights, spending a little extra time talking about the weather. Not a whole lot going on in the weather, obviously, but that is the problem. We are now officially a month and counting since we've had any measurable rainfall. And we now have an updated drought index, and to kind of, I don't want to say add insult to injury or a little irony, however you want to put it, you take a look at today's date in weather history, and it was the biggest rainfall event that's ever been recorded on September the 26th. Let's begin by taking an outlook at the updated drought index. The shades of yellow is abnormally dry. That's the lightest scale of things. Moderate drought is depicted by the tan, and the majority, certainly I believe more than half of Kentucky, well, right at 58.7%, says the graph, of Kentucky is in a moderate drought category. And as you can see, McGoffin County is kind of split, and so are some other area counties, but we're really right there into a severe drought category. That's about 10% of the state, mind you, but we are right there in it. And we'll also see an extreme drought if we don't see some rain soon. So far, no one in Kentucky in an extreme or exceptional drought, but we are in a severe drought situation here in McGoffin County, at least the majority of the county, as the map kind of shows us being split in half. That's all due to, of course, a lack of rainfall in what is now 28 days and counting. And right now, when we get to your Licking Valley RACC outlook, we're not counting on really any more measurable rain. We got left out of that category on yesterday, and we're now 28 days and counting, and you can count on going several more when you see our forecast. Here's a little bit of a irony for you, we'll say. You know, you just never know about Kentucky weather, but we do know, you want to compare current conditions to 2009. On this date in 09, a slow-moving low-pressure system was lifting north out of Kentucky towards the Great Lakes, and as a result of all of those factors, Jackson had 2.5 inches of rainfall just on today, and that is a record for a daily rainfall amount that still stands to this date. So the wettest day on record for this date in history was in 09, when we had about 2 to 2.5 inches of rainfall across much of Kentucky. Some folks saw as much as 3. We haven't seen 3 inches of rain, or 2, well, for well more than a month. 0 rain now, exactly, in 4 weeks. And not only do we have very few chances of rain, we've got heat and humidity and summer-like conditions rolling right on through the 1st of October, and still no real sign of letting up. 52 degrees tonight. A rather cool evening out there. A nice end to your Thursday, mostly clear. Look for some fog late tonight, early tomorrow. For your Friday, we'll start the rebound quickly, and we'll hit about 87 degrees under sunny skies. Nighttime lows will be back in the 60s by tomorrow night after this cold front pulls out. And it's going to be a quick changeover back to summer heat. 87 and sunny tomorrow, a little warmer at 88 or so on your Saturday, mostly sunny. There is technically a 20% chance of some showers and thunderstorms after 11 a.m., but we're still looking at mostly sunny, 88, and we've known, if recent history dictates anything, we know what 20% chance of showers has equated to. We'll see. And Saturday's not the hottest of the days. In fact, the 90s roll in and stick around 4 days, beginning on your Sunday, the latter half of your weekend, completely dry, clear, and hot. Mostly sunny and hot, 90 degrees, maybe 91 even. Mostly clear that night in a low of 62. And check this out. We go from 90 on your Sunday to Monday, sunny and hot and 90. Tuesday, mostly sunny and hot and 91. Wednesday, mostly sunny and hot and 90. Another little cold front rolls through next Thursday, knocks us down to about 85. Mostly sunny, though, and still only another 20% chance of some showers. That's going to wrap it up for this Thursday. I'll wrap up this week. I cannot believe I'm saying that already. But I'll wrap up this week of programming tomorrow night, for which I hope you're here. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.